Comrades, let me greet all of you and welcome you to today's session of the political education.
The history of land dispossession in South Africa goes further back than apartheid. It goes further back even than the 1913 Natives Land Act.
That was the period of colonialization. So they stole the people out of the land, and then the second step was to steal the land out of the people. That had an impact in terms of our culture, our spirit, and so many other things. And white people continues to live in white, affluent suburbs, as whereas black people are living in overcrowded townships. My name is Thami Hukwe. I'm an Atlantic Fellow and a community activist. Atlantic Fellowship in South Africa became a platform for different activists coming together around health equity. We have a common struggle that was not completed in 1994, and we all have to carry the struggle, especially to liberate the land so that we can then be able to address other issues. We are in Freedom Park. If you look here, you will see a new informal settlement. In these shacks, there is no running water, there is no electricity, and there is no sanitation. We need resources that helps the community to move forward. If you do not have those, you will have diseases, you will have crime, you will have a number of things that you will suffer from. These are different farms that were identified by the state as a result of a pressure put up by the community in demand for land, decent housing and jobs. So these pieces were supposed to be rapidly released to the community, but the state has been dilly-dallying, shifting the goalpost and so on. So the community is deciding now that we are going to take an independent action from these politicians. It's a direct occupation of the land and also the use of the power of the community for the benefit of the community. It's always a risk to get yourself involved in the fight for your rights in South Africa. Once people from the ruling party, they came to attack my house. They tried to burn the house, and then the community came to defend. My children, I think they were really, the whole experience traumatized them. So we always at the community, maybe during the day, but at night we then move to this space. So the children can feel safe at home and be able to, to be children. So I always try to have this kind of a balance between my activism and the family life. Sometimes a week, 2 weeks away from home, doing other stuff and so on, just keep on talking over the phone and so on, they understand it.
Abantu badinga indawo zohlala sithanda sami. Yena kubuhlungu ungabi nandawo yokuhlala.
Hayi badiniwe abantu. Ungabi nandawo yokuhlala. Kufanele uqale i-camp ngomso.
Kemba khona, kenjwa khona le.
Ya, khona pha emhlabeni. Lo mhlaba uzothathwa siqale pha. Cacilela abantu likhona. Likhona into enikeza ithemba ukuthi hayi abantu ba-ready.
Let us come together at 2 o'clock at Freedom Primary School so that we can sort this issue ya landless.
Ngithi niyazi ukuthi kulelo izidendi ngayekasi. Sure. Yeah. Umhlangano lo wangeSunday ukhuluma ngezidendi lapha esikolweni.
That's the way of saying.
No, siyongena la sothatha umhlangano. For the land occupation, the possibilities of violence are very much high. If you happen to have a large number, then that minimizes the possibility of the state using violence. The main thing why we are meeting here today, We want our communities to unite in thinking around a common struggle for decent housing. Without that unity, there is no way that we are going to fight and win.
Amandla
Umhlaba phambili ngomzabalazo omhlaba phambili so umzabalazo omhlaba akusumzabalazo omutsha wase Freedom Park akwabakho lutho yenzakalayo kunzima manje futhi isikhathi sokuthi umphakathi uyunitane ngokuthathwa kwe-Southern Farms phambili We built the movement on the basis of a united front. It doesn't matter which political party or which political background you are coming from. For as long as you are affected by the same issue, wanting to help in resolving that issue qualifies you to be one of us. Occupation is a means to an end, to put the state under pressure. You occupy, but the struggle continues because you still want the place to be formally developed. The state should build a human settlement that must address the different needs that human beings have. So this fire is not just a fire for us, but we are coming here to reclaim our land, to reclaim our spirit, to reclaim our identity. Land is the primary source of life. It gives us food, it gives us water, it gives us a possibility as a human being to live a life with dignity and respect.